Hi, this is Brandon Sly with the Confluence Fly Shop, and today we're going to tie Brandon's, hey, what color is this Steelhead fly? So, to start off, we've got a OPST, one of their Steelhead shanks. This is the 32 mil size. We're going to be using some 140 Denier fluorescent pink ultra thread. So, to get started, we're just going to get down a thread base. And then next we're gonna tie in our stinger hook. This is a size 4 owner SSW, and it's attached to a 30-pound white Dacron backing. So we're gonna want this one fairly long. We'll bring it back about to there. Get this tied in. So we're tying this in. Don't want to come all the way up to here. If you tie this stuff all the way up to the front up there, you end up getting just kind of an oversized, bulky head. So we're not going to go all the way up to the end of the shank when we're doing this. But, nice tight thread wraps, and now I'm going to fold that back over. New scissors. Alright, so next we're going to tie in the rabbit strip for a tail. So I've got some of the two-tone purple and hot pink, just the zonker cut. So to do this, to attach this to the hook, so you could take it and you could lash it down here, which is what a lot of people do. And that works. The issue I have with that is that you end up, if you want to change your hook out, it's kind of a pain. So what I'm going to do is we're actually just going to take this and we're going to stick it into the stinger loop here. So. Bit. Now cinch that down and pull on that nice and tight, and that'll actually stay in there as you're fishing it. So next, we're just going to lash this down here. Now we're going to do a little, just kind of fill this shank up a bit. We're going to do a little collar of more of this rabbit in a dubbing loop, in a quick dubbing loop. So get that lashed down. So this is just more of the same rabbit here. Spaced out a bit. Quick spin. Just brush it out just a little bit. Gotta get any of those trapped hairs loosened up. Wrap this guy on here. suppose you could probably just do this with a crosscut strip if you wanted. I just don't want the extra bulk of the rabbit hide on here, so do the dubbing loop. Put that down. So next, we're going to actually do a composite loop. So what we have down is I have a layer of the new Kingfisher blue ice dub, and then actually laid directly on top of that is the purple electric ripple ice fiber, and then as well as some of the ripple ice fiber, and then over the top of that we're going to take some more of that Kingfisher blue, and we're just going to lay that down directly on top, so it's all kind of sandwiched in there. And we'll take all this and we're going to spin this up in another dubbing loop. That there. We're going to grab that whole deal, and if you do it right, those two layers of ice dub will actually kind of hold everything in there together. So it's actually fairly easy to pick up and move around. So get that kind of spaced out. Give it a good spin. We'll have to see this. These long fibers are kind of wrapping up, which is no big deal. You just come in and pick them out. You can use your scissor tips, or the stiff brush works. We'll probably do a little bit of both. Spin. So now we're just going to wrap this up the shank. And then as you're wrapping, just pull those longer ripple fibers back so you're not trapping them underneath the layer before. Lash this down. Put that off. Get that tied in, and now we need to pick this out again. This is kind of a mess, but if you just take a little time and pick it out, it'll clean itself up there. Next, we're going to put a few wraps of Marabou. This is a hot tank Spey Quill Marabou. Give ourselves a good feather here. this guy in. Just to give this a few turns. Just to add another contrasting color and some movement here. Next is going to come some barred Flashabou. So we'll tie in some strands of this. Just gives it, you know, another dimension of. So we've got three or four strands here. We'll tie these in on the side. And then take them and fold them up over the top here. And then we're going to do the same thing here over on this side. Tie them in on the side, just a couple wraps, and then we're going to take them, and then these are going to get folded onto the bottom. And lastly, to finish up, just a collar of purple Schlappen. Up. Yeah, so this is a good color combo. I like. This would also be a really, I mean, tying up a black and blue or black and purple would be great. You know, either just the single, you know, the pink and blue or pink and purple would be fun. I kind of use, in my tying with, especially for Steelhead stuff, I use blue and purple interchangeably. Being colorblind, I can't tell the difference between them, so I don't get all too concerned about whether the fish seem to care. And I haven't really noticed that that's affected my ability to catch Steelhead, so. Collar on there. Just clean up that head a little bit. whip finish. And there we go. And then we'll finish that up with a little bit of head cement. Kind of dabbed on there. And there we have it. This is show up some of this stuff actually, but yeah, that is the finished Brandon's. Hey, what color is this steelhead fly?